Are you looking for a new camera? Well, the folks at this year's Consumer Electronics Show have some ideas for you. If gadgets are the new religion, then Las Vegas's annual Consumer Electronics Show must be heaven, at least for some. The floor of CES saw few game-changing developments, with camera makers capitalizing on last year's technology. So let's start with the classic consumer video camera. There certainly were a lot of these cameras trying to define the place between the price of standard definition and the expense of HD. One attempt is Canon's entry-level HFR series camcorders. These high-definition cameras use low-resolution sensors and upconvert the video to 1080. Probably not the best technology path. The flaw is when you digitally expand the video's image size, the results can be sketchy at best. You're trying to invent detail that's not there and then passing it off as true HD. Jumping up in price, Sony is offering the V models, a true 1080 camera that incorporates image stabilization and GPS. I point out these cameras and the Canons because they reflect the industry's established trend away from tape to file-based systems. Sony now even supports SD memory chips. The reason why development of cameras like this is stagnant, well, it could be because the market for pocket camcorders is exploding, led by the Flip Minnow and the Kodak ZI-8. To keep and grow market share, Kodak is releasing the PlaySport ZX3. With the guts of a ZI-8 and a contoured waterproof housing, this camera shoots 1080p with electronic image stabilization. But these simple, pocketable cameras are so popular that everyone has a successful model. Well, except Sony. Perhaps it's in the name. Last year, they gave us the Webby. This year, it's the Bloggy, complete with a lowercase b. It sounds less like a camera and more like something my kid would name his fish. The good news is, like Kodak's PlaySport, these cameras record true 1080 HD. They also do 60 frame 720. They have this nifty pivoting lens, and they've adopted the same USB connectivity as Kodak and the Flip.
So you're actually going to be able to plug it into the camera and the computer. You can download as well as charge the battery.
Now, what format is it recording as?
AVC HD, and then MP4 you have that as well.
Now if they would just come up with a better name. Cameras are getting smaller. I mean really small. Case in point, the VO Movie Micro Camcorder. The Movie is designed as something of an action camera that you clip to your shirt or stick to a bike.
What file format is it recording in?
AVI.
AVI?
Yeah, straight onto USB laptop via USB, so it's just so easy to
And
use.
about how many minutes on a camera?
About 2 hours on the 2 gig card it comes with.
You won't be using this pipsqueak to videotape your child's soccer game, but you could mount it on her forehead for a really interesting view of the game. From the movie to the camera goggle. Apparently, there's a market for these action-adventure POV cameras. Now you can share your view of snowplowing on the bunny slope, or shussing that double black diamond. What, you don't ski, you swim? Here is a goggle that gives viewers a unique view of the bottom of the pool, or your dive in the Bahamas. Liquid Image is releasing the Summit series of ski masks, complete with a standard definition camera mounted between your eyes. Look for the ski goggle in June, just in time for ski season, in New Zealand. Your next video camera may not be a traditional video camera. You should see what they're doing with the still cameras. Last year, led by Canon's 5D Mark II, HD video recording crept into the feature set of an increasing number of DSLRs. This year, Canon has migrated their market-leading technology down to the 7D and the Rebel T1i. Full motion 1080p, 20 or 34 frames per second, large image sensor, and best of all, great glass to focus and zoom with. HD video capture is ubiquitous with DSLR still cameras. That means these cameras are increasingly being used by consumers for everyday use, seamlessly switching between still and video capture. Home movies are never going to be the same, particularly as this technology starts to appear at lower price points. Case in point, Samsung's NX10 is smaller, packs a 14.6 megapixel sensor, and supports interchangeable lenses. The camera frame is not much larger than a compact digital camera. The camera even cuts power usage by automatically detecting when a user holds the camera up to their eye and shuts down the display on the back.
Having the high-def video on hand in your camera all the time is fantastic.
You want a little smaller? How about a Micro Four Thirds camera? Last year saw the debut of the smallest, most fashionable digital SLR alternative yet, Panasonic's Lumix DMC GF1. This feature-packed interchangeable lens camera offers a large sensor, great image quality, and the option of using different lenses on a relatively compact camera. I should disclose that I shot most of this report using a GF1. Manufacturers are driving hard to build a great pocket-sized hybrid still video camera. Sony is close with the CyberShot, a camera that shoots 1080 with optical stabilization and AVC HD video. And while Full HD is yet to trickle down to low-cost cameras like Canon's PowerShot, it's clear we're seeing a move to the middle, between still and video cameras. The home video camera isn't likely to disappear anytime soon, but consumers are really embracing these small, lightweight, compact flash cameras, or the high-quality hybrid photo and video camera.